Ba-na-na-na! Hello, viewers and peasants. What's going on? GamingNavi here. I have here with my friend, my buddy, Skinny. How are you?
Pretty good. It's been 10,000 years.
It feel like that some days, don't it? I'm gonna turn you up.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
You sound like you're across the room.
Well, my mic is to my left right now while I'm at my PC taking all the lunch and, you know, launch it all to stream and stuff.
I see.
Okay, how about now? Do I sound better?
Yep, you sound like you're actually in the room now.
Yeah, now I'm in front of my mic. Well, adjacent to the front of it. My mic is to like the diagonal right of me.
Interesting.
Hello, Nate boy. How are you doing, peasant? We're here to continue the adventures of Exit Gender. How's life been for you lately, Skinny? It has been a very long while.
Life has been a bit of a roller coaster of hell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help?
Not really. It's stuff that I've got to deal with that really something I just have to do.
Okay.
I'll survive. I always have.
Well, if I can ever help in any way, please let me know.
I will.
You are my friend.
Yep, Baruni.
We're watching Dragon Ball Super before the stream. Cool. I was watching Scott the Woz while I did homework. Hey y'all, Scott here. Alright, so we'll do a quick little refresher. This is our team. We have Ben Riley, the Ariados. I don't know why I still remember his name. Mira, the Mawile. We just have Delicatty. I don't have a nickname for him. He's just Delicatty. I got Rumi, the Ampharos. I got Zagreus, the Houndoom, and Vaporeon, who also doesn't have a nickname.
I know exactly what you should name the Delcatty.
What should you nickname the Delicatty?
Pompous Brat.
Not enough space, sadly. Unless I removed every single vowel, then maybe I could. Anyways, we last left off, the evil bad guy team, Team Cypher, kidnapped this entire town, and I was trying to find out where the gym leader is.
It's simple. You find all the bad guys, you tie them up, and then you slowly lower them all into a deep fryer one by one.
See, I would love to do that. I really would. But I have a feeling that's illegal.
Not in the Pokemon universe.
I would have to go find where the real Justy is. I forgot what ground I covered in this gym. What video was I watching? I was watching his 3D Classics video. Where it talks about all the games that Nintendo remade in the 3D Classics. All 6 of them. Are you a fake Nuzleaf? Name is no longer in use ever since Real Game Tower. Damn it. I can't play Pokemon Stadium? Well, of course not. I'm not playing on the N64. Alright, fake Justy. You stupid ass wannabe Power Ranger. I'm gonna murder you. Cypher Peon Greasix. That sounds like an illness. Greasix. Skinny? I've diagnosed you with Greasix.
Well then, I guess
Take this medication and it will cure your Greasix in time.
The fact that I even have that, I'll just douse my sorrows in alcohol. That'll fix it. What should I use? Jameson Honey, Crown Royal Vanilla, Jack Daniel's Fire, or Jack Daniel's Honey?
Vodka.
Oh, I'm not a vodka guy. I'm a whiskey guy.
Vodka is the cure.
Well, I'm not Russian.
Who needs to be Russian? You don't have to be Russian to drink vodka. I can't boost the Discord volume any higher.
Huh. Well, I might be able. If it's my voice that's the problem, I can probably go to my own settings and turn my gain up. That'll probably help.
I'm gonna turn up the computer volume, or at least for the audience to hear you. Hey boy, if you tell me if you could hear freaking Skinny and such, that would help. I boosted up the, I can hear you slightly fine. I turned down the Elgato volume a little bit more, and I turned up, and for the stream purposes, I turned up the desktop audio, so very least the replay will have you sound better. Or at least I think it will.
Gosh, my hair is getting too long, but I can't afford a haircut.
My hair is friggin' gorgeous. I've been taking care of this thing since I came out. And let me tell you, it is beautiful. I should dye it again soon. All the blacks.
It looks like
out.
I've got a mullet. Like, that's how long it is in the back. It looks like I have a mullet. Congratulations! Droomish freaking died!
I killed the mushroom! Now time to smoke it.
Yummy. Remy, is that you?
Yeah, freaking Ratatouille. I wouldn't mind just handing my dad like a bunch of other foods, like, hey, next time you're cooking stuff, throw these on the smoker too. I would totally love to see my dad try smoking a fucking, like, an actual mushroom. Game of porn and like, hey, yo, next time you're making burgers, throw these on as well.
Ironically, mushrooms on burgers are really good if done right.
Oh, I fully agree. Every time I go to Five Guys, I make sure I get onions and mushrooms on my burger.
Like, okay, I love Five Guys, but I am so... I'm sorry, I can't say bad words because it's streaming and don't mean Twitch to ban you, but I get so irritated at how expensive they are.
Bro, you think I give a fuck about what Twitch says? And Twitch doesn't give a fuck
need...
either. They only give a shit when I fucking play copyright music.
Of course they do.
No, I'm serious. The only time I've ever had Twitch like getting pissed off at me was when I was playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and like got the Destiny Island segment, and apparently that one version of the Destiny Island song was like a super copyright written version of it. Because I played through the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream, and you spend the first like couple hours on Destiny Island, and freaking Twitch didn't give a shit then.
So they've gone from jumping you for buzzwords to jumping you for music.
I have never gotten like attacked for like my profanity. I have a permanent tag that I've applied myself saying, "Hey, yeah, suggestive language and shit." But Twitch has never jumped on me for that.
For it, so that's weird.
What's that?
I've seen so many streamers get freaking tackled for profanity. So.
No, I never have. I have been uncensored. I think the only times I've ever like policed my language is like when I get close to like doing like lewd discussions. I can only recall that the most when I was playing Monster Prom with Mystic.
Oh dear.
Like that was about it. That's the closest I've had to like, you know, needing to worry about censoring myself. Outside of that, Twitch has never once sent me an email saying, hey, watch fucking language. No, they're just like, who gives a shit?
Twitch is a bunch of picky bastards.
Indeed they are. Maybe I should play Bad Apple on stream. Should I just play a Toho game on stream someday?
Maybe.
You know what? I'll play that Shin Megami Tensei Toho game.
I will say, Navi, do you remember Bigfoot?
Yes, I do. It's still on my PC.
Well, I'm letting you know the dev team has upgraded a lot over the past couple of years.
Oh-ho.
Because they were based in Ukraine, and they're working on pumping out a super update that changes the game completely.
Fuck yeah!
They've even got a remodel of some of the weapons.
Cool, cool.
Like, weapons look better, the human player models are going to look better, animations are going to be more fluid. There's a lot that they're working on behind the scenes. And hopefully when they do that, achievements will work again. And I can finally get achievements that I should have gotten years ago.
Also, hi, Miss Quinn! That's interesting information to know. Thank you for telling me. I remember when we first played Bigfoot back in the day, and that was a good time.
Yes.
I feel like it was mostly you carrying me, but go figure, I suck at video games, so I needed it.
I mean, if we can kidnap Guide and a couple others to play it with us, we can do a mode where one of us is the monkey.
The monkey.
Yes. My favorite thing to do as Bigfoot is set the traps, catch someone, and then hurl a sign at them like a spear, and then run away.
Yeah, I need to reach out to Guide more. Last time he and I were actually hanging out was when we were capturing Cyberstan of friggin' Helldivers. And then we failed, apparently. Cause yeah, that was when my grandfather died. It was when my grandfather died. So I stopped playing entirely because I was grieving and shit. And as soon as I got back, I found out we fucking failed to liberate Cyberstan. I was pissed. I put in so much effort to try and do that shit. Okay, no, correction. I didn't. Because I sucked, because I had a job in college I had to worry about. But I still, like, it was the most I committed to a game that I wasn't streaming. It was very much like, get home, message Guide, fucking democracy! Do it!
My gosh.
And he was like, yeah, give me a minute, I'll be right there. And then it was the whole lot of, like, you know, me running around on Cyberside going, ah! And him, like, going, throw the bomb into the facility, you idiot! Oh, good times. I swear, I spent more time, I didn't even know how to shoot, despite how much I called myself a bot diver, I spent more time just running around the map, like, just throwing Hail Mary grenades at stuff, hoping that it destroyed fabricator facilities, and then just went on and then just ran to the next objective. I was a fucking mad lass, and I did that shit.
Damn.
Oh, it was a great time. I have no regrets. I'll go get a drink in a minute. Can I just throw Nope. I can't throw 2 Pokeballs at the same time. Alright, just kind of calm, Mira. Exit gender. Throw a Pokeball. I'm gonna go grab a water bottle. Water bottle grab. Bam.
We love the water bottles.
Yes. Yes. I got Natu. Yay. Thanks for the head pat. Yeah, steal a Pokemon, why don't you? Yes, I will. What of it? Are you gonna stop me?
They should make a Pokemon game where you play as someone who's just a Pokemon thief.
So they kind of already did.
Really?
So the previous game, Pokemon Colosseum, features you as a former member of Team Snag'em. And you have a cool motorcycle, you have an Umbreon and Espeon, and you have a badass snag machine. And yes, you steal Shadow Pokemon just like you do in this game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was badass.
Which would you rather find living in your attic? 1,000 roaches or a person?
Hey, what?
1,000 roaches or a person?
A person.
Personally, I don't like either option. I'd torch them both.
I mean, yeah, I agree, but like, I'm deathly afraid of insects. A human is a human being. Like, I can seal the attic shut and call the cops. There's insects, there's a decent chance that the second I open that cellar door, that attic door, those things are crawling out and I'm gonna be fucking terrified. But like, if it's just like, oh, there's a human being up there, just fucking close the attic door again and call the cops and say, there's a fucker in my attic! And then Nathan Fillion comes down and then an entire subplot goes down.
Oh my god.
I have never seen The Rookie. I know it exists. I mostly know it exists because of my grandfather. He loved cop shows, and when I was hanging out with him when my family went to visit him last summer, my biggest thing was like how much I wanted to see the Superman movie, Superman 2025 that year, like that summer, be it while on vacation or when I got back home. And my grandfather was like, "Hey, I'll take you to go see Superman," and he didn't have much care for it, but he was just like really like, "I know that guy. That guy with the green, this Nathan, he's the rookie." My grandfather saw a Superman movie and spent more time being happy for Nathan Fillion than he was for Superman. It really shows my grandfather's priorities when he was alive.
That's for sure. My man enjoyed his cop shows.
He did. He watched Cops, he watched Blue Bloods, he watched The Rookie. Remember the cop show? You can bet my grandpa was like, put that on. He had his priorities in life, and I love it.
Everyone's got their priorities.
Confirmed, yes, there's an NPC gives a slight recap of the first game's events, or an NPC in the first area. I think I vaguely remember talking to them. In my spare time, I've been revisiting Pokemon Sapphire, and you know what the struggle is when you like revisit one of your childhood games? Yeah, I'm having one of those moments. Hi, Ace! You thought I was playing with Tempest? I wouldn't mind it. He's a member of the Gremlin Squad.
I've been trying to revisit my copy of Pokemon XY on my DS, but the problem is I can't find my DS charger anywhere. I know it's in this house somewhere, but it's just gone.
That's hilarious. Sorry.
I
know it's real. I've seen it. I don't know where it is.
It's just gone.
Into the aether it goes.
It reminds me of this. Like, I get out of bed at 12:34 a.m. I go to toilet to take shit. Toilet not is there. Gone. Stole them.
Almost sounds like you're doing an Ed voice.
I don't know about Ed, but I mean, I am into a little bit of the voice acting work because I'm part of a community for a game called Guts of Black Powder, and we make fan films for it.
Cool. I want to take steps into voice acting. I have friends who've sent me like, invites to Discord servers about it and constantly told me like, hey, remember, casting call exists. I had a friend, one of my trans besties, Lynn, sent me a message as soon as I got home from work about a casting call project for a Sentai-based project, and they were just like, hey, yeah, you should try for this. I do lots of voices, and I have, ever since I started actively going to anime conventions, I've had so many people like telling me like, oh, you should at least try voice acting, and I've just been like, I'm not that good. But at this point, I think I'm desperate just to say I didn't hit cool shit in life.
I think the hardest voice acting gig I did for one of the films was whenever I had to, on the fly, on the spot, learn how to speak Russian.
Interesting. Like, just
yeah,
they
my
didn't even
Russian
give you
is
like
so broken.
Ah.
But it was only a few lines, so it didn't matter. It was like a short 10-minute film. I had to voice a very much older Russian officer and a civilian that gets shot in the stomach with a musket.
Ah, cool. I always get people telling me to do voice acting because I can do like I can do impressions of characters. I think you've heard a good chunk of what I can do.
I think I've heard a few of them, yeah.
Like, I think you've heard my Patrick Warburton.
Oh yeah. I think wasn't that like back in like 2017, 2018 when we were really big on the TF2 scene?
Yeah, I've been doing that voice since like I started college. Like I'd also do other ones like Hank Hill and Frieza and stuff. And whenever I whip those out at conventions, I get so like a lot of congregants like, oh, you should try it. Yeah, I've talked to like my friends and said like, hey, if you make a script for me, I would love to just like make a brand new YouTube channel dedicated to Hank Hill ASMR.
Oh my god.
I explicitly want to make one of like Hank Hill affirming a trans mask individual and talking to them about being a self-made man. Yep, nothing more I respect than a self-made man. And I can't think of anything more self-made than a trans man. Mm-hmm. That would just be amazing.
Be really humorous.
I've done that shit. Sometimes I go on VR chat, I'll put on a Fortnite Hank Hill model. I'll just go like on fishing worlds and just do shit. And people be like, oh look, it's Hank Hill. And I'll just respond the voice and they just get bewildered, like, what the fuck? Yep, I'm Hank Hill, assistant sales manager at Strickland Propane. I sell propane and propane accessories.
I love that. Love some good old propane.
Yep, good old propane. You know, it's actually a liquid. It comes out as a gas. That's a clean burning fuel, I'll tell you what.
I don't think one of my favorite moments from the whole series is the part where Peggy pretends to be a nun and Hank just comes in and is like, that's a clean burning hell, I tell you what.
That's a clean burning hell, I'll tell you what.
I love that scene.
It's so good.
It really is.
Let's see, what's one of my favorite moments from King of the Hill? Fucking... It's not a Hank moment, but I love, like... There's the episode where John Redcord's getting really pissed off that, you know, he can't really have contact with Jonathan anymore because Dale and his wife are rekindling their relationship. And he's pissed about it and, like, venting about it in front of Dale. Well, it's, you know, how the local government doesn't take him and his Native American heritage seriously. And so, like, Dale recommends, like, some government action he could take to make them take him seriously. He's like, excuse me, that's a thing I can do? Then he and Dale agreed to help him fuck over the American government. It's such a good scene.
Bringing down the federal government? Not at all.
Bringing down the federal government? You got a deal. Dale's such a great character.
He is. A silly goober.
And Khan's an interesting one. He's definitely not my favorite, but he has some really good moments. Well, okay, not good moments, funny moments. Good moments implies he's not the racist old fuck he is. He treats racism like it's a competitive sport. No, Ocean. Ain't you, Mr. Khan?
Cotton would 100% have
Oh,
made
Cotton,
it.
that's what I meant. I said Khan, didn't I? Fuck. I meant to say Cotton instead of Khan.
But, you know, he 100% would have made a digital circus meme I've seen recently that's been going
Oh boy. Cotton would have been like one of the first people to start using the term clanker.
Oh my god, yeah, of course he would.
I think Cotton's best moment was easily when Bobby accidentally burnt down the church and Cotton agreed to take the fall for it. Because he loves his grandson so much. That's his best moment, arguably.
He's an awesome old man when it comes time to it.
Yeah.
When he wants to be awesome.
Yeah, when he wants to. The problem is, he doesn't want to. Okay, I need to heal up, I need to go tend to the spot monitor. I forgot the PC's broken. Well, I'm too far away and I can't run the risk of this Pokemon running away. I gotta go see if it's another Sandshrew or possibly a Trapinch. Seriously, so I've been replaying Pokemon Sapphire and I had to plan out my team. And I can't specify how much I had to plan my team out. Like, my team consists of, I start off with Torchic. I'm raising a Swablu, a Seviper, a Cacnea, a Trapinch, and I'm still trying to figure out, like, what my water type of the team is going to be. I would like to capture... freaking a Shuppet, because I like ghost types. I needed one on my team, because I'm me. Aside of that, I have no freaking idea. And because how stupid Pokemon games are designed from the era, I can't stress, I had to plan this all out from the almost beginning, and it meant that I skipped out and avoided so many trainer battles just so I could have XP to level up my new Pokemon when I caught them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had to make it to Flannery's gym, avoiding almost every single trainer battle. And you don't know how difficult that is?
I imagine it's really hard.
People talk about how, you know, Whitney's Miltank is one of the worst things ever. I would like to argue Flannery's Torkoal is the worst thing ever created. It's a level 28 tortoise that has a big, beefy defense and is a female. And it knows Attract. And I swear the game is designed to make almost every Pokemon you catch a male, because it means that every single Pokemon I had basically is gonna fall victim to Attract.
Oof.
Yes! And because it's a tortoise, it has a big-ass, hefty fucking defense stat, meaning that Combusken's gonna do barely jack fucking shit against that thing physically. Its ability is Clear Smoke, meaning you can't lower its stats down. And the only stat you can lower down is speed, because you can paralyze the thing. And you know what the problem is? It's a fucking tortoise. It's already slow as shit. You're not gonna make it any slower. It knows Overheat, which has a ridiculously high attack power. Its con is that it lowers your special attack. But what the problem is? It knows Body Slam too. It's a fucking tank. It doesn't need to use Overheat, because it can just...
So it's the living embodiment of fuck you.
Yes! And you know what makes it worse? Your options for water types for this point were either A, start the game with a Mudkip, B, catch a Wingull as early as possible, or C, catch a Tentacool and be fucking committed to leveling that thing up to learn Bubble Beam. Because otherwise, you have nothing to fight back against. Like, you could go catch a Geodude. You can do that, but that requires, you know, making that a member of your team. In your victory, your reward for beating Flannery, is the Go-Go Goggles, which let you go to the desert to catch ground types. Perfect counters for freaking fire types. But no, that's your reward for beating the fire type gym.
My god.
It's so stupid. Sorry, I can't help it. It's just, God. I've been struggling on that gym for the last 24 hours. I woke up this morning and I was freaking playing, I was watching Digimon with my bestie Lynn, and I finally managed to beat it, and I was just silently happy because I don't want to freaking bother her. And then my result afterwards was, cool, time to backtrack all the way to Slateport City, so I can now level up my new Trapinch, Cacnea, and Swablu. The two Pokemon I had were relevant during that gym was literally my Combusken and Seviper, because somehow, Seviper was OP as shit there. I don't know why, but it was able to use Bite and Poison Tail to one-shot both for Slugmas for some reason. Not even like crit, I just was able to do it. And the combined effort of both, after enough time, was able to beat her Tortoise. Side note, what should I nickname this Gligar? It's based on the Facehuggers, so I kind of wanted to name it, like, you know, after a character from those movies.
Name him Newt.
What's that?
Newt. Newt, the name of the girl from one of the Alien movies.
I don't know how to spell those, so I'm gonna spell it Newt. There we go. Newt.
Yes.
I might use Newt because Gligar is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. Well, but it's not good until Gen 4 where you get Gliscor. I don't care. I love Gligar. He's the best.
Ironically, I think one of my favorite new gym Pokemon is probably Hisui and Lilligant, because if IV trained correctly, that thing becomes a monster with Axe Kick. It's horrifying.
Hell yeah.
Like, watching it, like, take down half of a legendary's health bar is what made me go, oh my god, I love this thing.
Nice. When it came to the Hisuian Pokemon, one of my favorites was easily Zorua and Zoroark. Those are just... One, they're ghost types, so natural affinity for those that I have. Second off, they were just fucking rad. Cool designs, awesome, like, relevance in battle. They were just kick-ass.
Heck yeah.
I'm supposed to find the key, and I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you don't need a key. Just use brute force and break the door down.
It's not the door, it's this thing. It's the elevator. I can't brute force this. I either kill people beneath there, or I get trapped down there too. For once,
Brute force it anyway.
For once, I have to approach this with logic. My worst enemy. Think your oddball favorite is Greedent? Oh, you mean, did you know today's Greedent Day in Japan? As well as National Fox Pokemon Day? I don't know.
Did not.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing. Hey look, it's two Justies. We're both Justine. Hi there, you two. How are you? Ulysses. What water type should I catch and use for my freaking playthrough of Sapphire? I have no idea. Also, ironically, I slightly restarted playing Sapphire because I was like, oh, if I struggle with leveling up, I could just trade my Pokemon from Sapphire to Coliseum and level up without battle. And then I found out it requires me to, one, beat both games to do so. I can't trade between Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and XD until both games have been beaten. Because when I beat this game, I get access to the trade center in Coliseum, in Fennec Town. But I can only trade with my Game Boy Advance games if I've beaten them. Now, on one side, that makes slight sense. There's lots of Pokemon available in this game that you can't catch naturally in the Hoenn games. But the problem is that, like, this is the only game where there's consistent trainer battles, and that's Mount Battle. And I need that. So what am I gonna do? Go grab one of my other Gen 3 games, beat that one, trade my Pokemon from Sapphire to that game, and then transfer that game to this game, just so that way I can have a slightly better experience with Pokemon Sapphire?
Oh my gosh.
And even in that instance, it would still require me to have link cables for Ruby and Sapphire, because yeah, those don't work with the wireless adapters. At least I don't think they do. Do they? They didn't. Last time I tried, it didn't work.
Not sure.
Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire work with wireless adapter. No, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire do not work with the Game Boy Advance wireless adapter. They work better with the wired Game Boy Advance link cable for trading and battling. Wireless adapters only work with Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald, as well as specific Japanese releases.
We love that.
Does that mean Pokemon... Does Pokemon Emerald work with the link cable? Pokemon Emerald work with... link cable. Yes, Pokemon Emerald works with the standard Game Boy Advance link cable for trading and battling with other Gen 3 games. It requires official cables or high-quality third-party cables for reliable connections, and both players must be in the Pokemon Center Coliseum. Wait, what the? Must be in the Pokemon Center Coliseum. What's the Pokemon Center Coliseum?
I have no idea.
I thought you said to be in the Pokemon Center. What do they mean, the Pokemon Center Coliseum?
They mean the Pokemon Center Coliseum.
So weird.
It's obvious what must be done.
How much does it cost to go buy a Game Boy Advance link cable? eBay! GBA
eBay.
link cable. Let's see. I can get one for $4.
Nice.
Link cable for Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP GBA SP2 Play linking connector cord. Yep, and then I need to get a Game Boy. I need to get a bunch of the Game Boy Advance link cables for the GameCube though, because I do have Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and it would be funny to get people together to play that.
Yes, it would.
Especially because that modern re-release sucks ass.
Yeah, we don't want bad gameplay.
Indeed. Because that game had to be entirely revolved around having crossplay with iPhones too, so it's like, no, fuck you. And then at some point I need to get my own copy of Four Swords Adventure, because otherwise I'm just a fake Zelda fan. But it's fine. I happen to have a copy of Twilight Princess for every console it's available on, so that should make up for it, right?
Perhaps. Who knows?
Yep. Here's a big little question. Which happens first? Me being Pokemon Sapphire or me getting a fucking Nintendo Switch 2?
Probably you beating Sapphire, if we're being real.
I mean, if I'm actually gonna be really real, I could go out and buy one right now if I wanted to. Like, I have more than enough money to go out and buy one. I just haven't because I have the mentally, I'm just like, oh, you know what I feel like doing? I'm gonna get paid like 20 bucks a week for mowing. I'm gonna do that for like a month or like a couple months and help put that towards the Switch 2 so I don't see a like $500 charge on my debit card.
Ugh, that'd be horrifying.
Yeah. It'll be much easier to mentally justify buying it if I'm like, yeah, I didn't spend $500 on my debit card, I spent $300 on my debit card. And I had, you know, like $200 in cash. Oh, and I could get it at GameStop too and use my $5 off monthly coupon for being a GameStop member.
My gosh.
Nice called a deal. And then I'll make all the money back in points, and then I can spend that on Beyblades. Also, can we talk about how fucking awful fire types are in Gen 3? Like, we can sit around and talk to death about how Gen 4 had horrible fire, like, you know, how that horribly managed fire types. But, like, let's think about what our options for fire types in Gen 3 were. First off is Slugma. Slugma sucks. Like, it's not a good Pokemon. Your next fire type option is Numel, a fire ground type. That's 4 times weak to water. Which is the most prominent type in this nation. Like, we make our jokes about too much water for a reason.
Freaking, like, literally a Surskit just has to sneeze at that thing, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Is that
It's
water
worse
type
in
or water
Emerald.
bug or ice?
And it's worse in Emerald, because your 8th gym leader and your league champion are both water type trainers. So, like,
Oh my god.
it's so much worse to try and train and use one in that game entirely. So then your options are literally just 2 fire-type Pokemon left. First up is Torkoal, which is a fantastic Pokemon. Like, I can't even sit here and try and be funny. It's actually a great Pokemon. I already talked about how it was annoying as a boss Pokemon earlier, but to boot,
Yep.
it also, you catch and train one naturally, it'll learn Curse. You know what Curse does on non-ghost type Pokemon?
Fucks them up really badly.
No, it buffs all their stats at the cost of cutting their speed. It's a
Oh,
tortoise, it doesn't need speed! So it just becomes an unbeatable god. It's awesome.
Oh my god, that is horrifying.
Yes, and I love it. Like, if you made the bright idea of picking Mudkip as your starter, guess what? Catch a Torkoal. You are golden. You do not need to put in the effort anymore.
My god.
After that, what's the other options for fire types? Oh, there's a Vulpix you can catch at Mount Pyre in the second act of the game.
My gosh.
Literally, that is it. So it's like, are you willing to wait that long to catch a Vulpix? Or do you just want to sit there and, you know, Mount Ember, or whatever the fuck it was called, and just grind for a freaking Torkoal? Because I don't know about you, but one sounds smarter, and that's getting the freaking Torkoal.
I do believe that is the smartest play.
Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, Gym Key. I forgot where I was going. I forgot what I was doing. Let's see, where is it? Unlocks the pirate, pre-gym, unlocks the gym's elevator after stopping Cypher's siege on Phoenix City. How do I get it? I have to head to Phoenix Stadium. Okay. Oh, wait, never mind. Spot monitor. Maybe it'll be a trap inch this time. Oh, it's just another Gligar. Man, I don't want to kill another Gligar, but what else am I gonna do?
Who knows?
I can't run from it either. I have to murder it. Please forgive me, Gligar. Ah! Oh crud, his tit's not working.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, ref just redeemed it's dangerous to go alone and nothing got thrown at me.
Oh no.
Ref, refund your points and make a pinned message for the chat that my tits are broken.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, when all else fails, commit war crimes.
Yeah, that's the natural response to not being able to throw shit at me. In Gen 3, that'd be Wigglytuff, Weezing, Exploud, and oddly enough, Seviper that have passable non-stab flamethrowers. That's interesting. I will say, I am really loving Seviper in my current playthrough. Like, I am very much the person who prefers Zangoose any day of the week. But, like, I really did sleep on Seviper. I was coveting what I couldn't get too much that I didn't realize how good of a Pokemon Seviper was. Like, fucking Arbok, eat your heart out. You wish you were as cool as Seviper. Oh, it's based on a King Cobra. It has a cool design on its neck chest thingy. Yeah? Well, Seviper kicks ass.
Ironically, one of my favorite Pokemon that's just kind of normal looking is one of the newer gens ones. It's the Barracuda looking thing. I really like that thing.
Oh, yeah, it was in Scarlet and Violet, right?
I think it was before that, actually, in the, Gen 8 with the, whatchamacallit, Sword and Shield, I think that's where it was.
Freaking...
8 or 9, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Sword and Shield.
I like that, Barracuda Pokemon. Let me see. Barracuda Pokemon. Let's see, which one? Oh, Barasquada?
Yes, that one.
Let's see, when was that a thing? Let's go check Serapy. Yep, interest in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Oh yeah, that's the Pokemon that the freaking pelican bird can possibly spit out. That and Pikachu sometimes. Take care, Nate boy. Man, I need to buy a copy of Violet so I can go replay Gen 9, because I haven't touched that since I beat the base game of Scarlet. Oh my gosh, a Shadow Swinub!
What the heck is this? Freaking. This is one heck of a shitty superpower.
What's a shitty superpower?
Every time you smack your right butt cheek, you spawn a child with an IQ of 192 in a New Zealand bakery. These genius super children are genetically imprinted to you. When you are injured, they will teleport to you like dogs from Minecraft, only you must consume mayonnaise to speak to them.
I don't know, that doesn't sound like a shitty superpower. I just learned to like mayonnaise then. It's like fucking, it's like the Battle of Helm's Deep when you get in trouble. There's an army of New Zealand children teleported and help you out. That's hilarious. Just imagining that. Just like fucking someone just sees you smacking your ass a bunch, they're just like, what are you doing? Making something that'll pay off later. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. They see you get hit by a car. Whoa, sure, you're alright. And then just a bunch of New Zealand kids show up.
That would be so bizarre.
Bizarre, yes. Hilariously perfect, absolutely. Oh no, they got hit. Ah, we should probably help them up. Yeah, come on, just like grab them there. All right, okay, I'm doing more Australian than New Zealand, but I think you know what I'm trying to get at. Beat the Cypher Peon. I should remember to go put Pokemon in the shadow box thingies. I mean, if I'm just gonna walk around all day, it would only make sense to train them up so they become smarter. I mean, better. Hi there, I'll talk to you in a minute, buddy. Purified Chamber / Shingami is here and wants me to go put some sit-ups. I'll take care of that in a minute. I got a bunch of little guys I gotta heal up. Alright. Alright, give me a minute. Skinny, you're in charge. be a good host, I gotta do 5 sit-ups.
Alrighty.
One.
Oh,
2.
Welcome to the Olive Garden, people.
3.
Today we are going to deep fry every single Pokemon in the
4.
Pokédex, starting with Bulbasaur.
5. Okay, give me a minute and I'll put the headset back on. We'll be golden. Up, gonna be golden. Whoa. Hey, Lennon's here. Okay, my headset's back on, Skinny. You do a good job hosting a stream?
Yes, I recommended that we deep fry all the Pokemon in the Pokédex, starting with Bulbasaur.
What? Why would you do that?
It's simple. You collect the Pokemon, it trusts you, and then you shove it in a deep fryer before it realizes what's happening.
Okay, one, that's... to pull like a end game Hulk. First off, that's horrible. Second off, like, I can't imagine Bulbasaur is gonna be the most appetizing thing to deep fry.
It'd be like fried green tomatoes.
Except it's not a green tomato.
I'll make him into one.
But it's nothing like a tomato. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I will make the Bulbasaur into a tomato.
It's more like a shallot.
Well, then we shall fry shallots.
Yeah, except
Call
not
them
everything
Bulbasaurs.
should be deep fried.
I'm an American. It's in my blood. I gotta deep fry at least one of everything.
In case you forgot, I'm American too, Nimrod.
Well, still, it's in our blood. We need to deep fry everything at least once.
I don't think that's what the Founding Fathers intended for us. Although, to be fair, there's a lot the Founding Fathers didn't intend. And that's where I'm gonna drop the topic, because I don't think I should go any further than that.
Yeah, we don't want to accidentally step into politics.
And that goes against my own rules. And I may be the princess, but I don't think it's okay for me to break my own rules.
Talking politics is never fun.
This is true for Scotland, apparently? Oh, is it straight for Scottish, eh?
I didn't understand that at all.
I don't speak Scottish.
Oh, Scottish.
Ah, Scottish. Ah, Neil's talking about Scotland. Hey, look at that. And you peasants happy. You're getting Scottish Navi again. But you're all really happy about that one. Those bastards are all excited about when I was doing Pokemon Sword and Shield. And that's back. Bird. Oh! It's a bird! I'm gonna murder it! Except no, I've got to catch it because that's the Pokemon way. Ow. Done doing the Scottish Navi. Y'all peasants don't deserve it. Second place in Gen 1's Conga line of normal flying type. I mean, there was only 2 of them to begin with. Oh no, wait, 3. Doduo was there. I forgot about Doduo. How'd you put Pidgeot? Why'd you put Pidgeotto above Pidgeot? Neo, unironically, has said Pidgeotto is better than Farfetch'd, which is better than Pidgeot. What the fuck? Like, one, I wouldn't count the individual forms, I would just count the overall evolutions and say, you know, like, I'd still sit there and say Pidgey has the better evolutionary line than Spearow and Doduo, but like, what the fuck? Neo, that's not, you read backwards? No, I didn't, because you said, oh, no, I read that, you're right, I did read that entirely wrong. Well then, put them in correct order. Start with number 1, go down! I hurt my hand. If that instance, you know what I'm gonna say? Put Farfetch'd below Pidgeotto. Farfetch'd sucks. I don't care if Farfetch'd your favorite Pokemon. Farfetch'd is dumb. Farfetch's so dumb. Pidgeotto and Pidgey and Spearow are all better than him.
I'm gonna pick on food. I'll be right back.
Hi, Sephiroth. How are you? Lokix is my favorite Pokemon. Oh, the Kamen Rider bug. I love him. He's Kamen Rider Black RX, and he caused the Bulbapedia error to fucking lock down the page because everyone kept trying to update and specify as a cut reference to Kamen Rider, and they refused to accept it until eventually they were forced to. Fun fact, that's true. I remember that shit. I don't think I need to specify what my favorite Pokemon is. I've been very open on that thing, and if y'all can't guess it, I'm gonna be very disappointed in my peasants. Bug, Steel, and Dragon, your favorites. Those are good types. Those are good types. I'm not gonna complain. Well, I think, again, y'all already know what my favorite type is. What the? Shadow Grammar? Didn't I already catch one? I feel like it did. Didn't I already catch a Shadow Grammar? I feel like that's a thing that's happened. Also, congrats on the watch streak, Shinigami. You're on a 3-stream streak. Oh, yeah. Oh no, Ben Riley can't escape. Whatever will I do? I guess I'll just keep doing what I expected to do. And not change the strategy. Oh no, I'm murdering an endangered species Pokemon. Whatever will I do? You know what's weird to think about this game? Almost, I feel like a good chunk of the Pokemon, the shadow Pokemon I can capture, are Pokemon that were exclusive to Ruby. Like there's Zangoose and Seedot immediately come to mind. And those are Pokemon you can catch in Sapphire. And I don't think there's a Shadow Lotad or a Shadow Seviper that end up being a thing. So like, what the fuck? Let me go double check that. Pokemon X, the Shadow Pokemon list. List of Shadow Pokemon Bulbapedia. Did Bulbapedia's website break if nothing's loading? There it is. There's a Shadow Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's a Shadow Carvana. I don't think that was actually a Pokemon Sapphire exclusive. Okay, there's Lunatone. I think that's the only Pokemon Sapphire exclusive Pokemon I see in this entire list. Oh, nope, says there is a Sableye later. Okay. Is that it? Nope, there's a Solrock Vader too. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire exclusives. Oh, moderator went and did their job and silenced the bot. Thank you. Let's see, what were the exclusives of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire? Exclusive to Ruby was the C-Dot Evolution, Mawile, Zangoose, Solrock, and Groudon. Exclusive to Sapphire was Lotad, Sableye, Seviper, and Lunastone, and Kyogre. This just means the only 2 Pokemon from Sapphire you can capture in this game are freaking Lunatone and Sableye. But you can capture all the Ruby exclusives. Well, okay, except Groudon and Kyogre, go figure, but like, there's no Shadow Seviper I didn't see, there's no Shadow Lotad, Lombre, or Ludicolo. It's just those 2. Really? What the fuck? Come on, double check, that don't seem right. There's a Shadow Farfetch we can catch, bro. Why? That thing's fucking stupid. Yeah, no, really, that's it. That was worthless. Why is... This makes me glad I have Pokemon Sapphire now, because it just means I can capture the Pokemon here and send them the fucking calls. I don't have to go get Ruby. Because I probably will anyways. To complete the collection. Sapphire's Emerald thing? Sure it was! Like, I think the only Ruby Pokemon you can catch in that is just freaking Solrock, I want to say. Pokemon Emerald exclusives. Let's see, in Pokemon Emerald you can catch Lotad. Okay, it said you can catch C-Dots too, I guess, so that's neat. But you can't catch Surskit and Masquerain in Emerald. Which is dumb, because like those are raid Pokemon only. You had to wait for the news to say they were available to capture. There wasn't a single place you can catch them. It says you can catch Mawile too, but you can't catch Zangoose. What? Okay, no, you can't catch Lunatone in... Really? Really? The only Pokemon you can catch in Emerald were the Lotad Sea evolutions. You could catch both Sableye and Mawile, and then Seviper and Solrock. That's it. Apparently there are some Pokemon that were... There are some other Pokemon that are exclusive to Ruby and Sapphire, like Meditite and Roselia. What the hell do you mean Roselia was exclusive to not Emerald?
Well,
Can you imagine?
I gotta go prepare dinner, so I'm gonna hop off, alright?
Okay, sorry. You have a good
It's
meal.
alright, have a good one. You have a good day.
Hi, Valus. Yeah, apparently, no, it's not that really Sapphire leaning. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but like... Not really? It feels weird. I always remember it being more Sapphire leaning, but... Apparently I'm just a little bit crazy. I've got to go replay Emerald now to see just how inaccurate my memory is. The Twitch integrated throwing service isn't working right now. That's what it means. If I gotta go high, I gotta take Mira out of the fight. She in danger. There was no attack to hit. No! Ben Riley, no! Time to murder the Graveler. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm gonna murder you. And Graveler has been murdered. And Vaporeon has gained a level. Hell yeah. Oh, it's a Shadow Seal. It would be funny if I added this to the team just to spite Ref who wanted me to use Steel on my team. Of like, oh, look, I am using Seal. If I did that, Ref would never let me hear the end of it. I'm gonna switch Rumi back out for Mira. And Vaporeon will just use the Water Pulse on the Seal, because that shouldn't do too much damage. I may be 10 levels over, but I'm hitting a Water-type Pokemon with a Water-type move, so I'd probably, you know, not kill him. Shouldn't. Yeah, that's fine damage. Oh no, Mira's evasiveness is harshly failing. Whatever we'll do. Yeah, we'll do play that game. Except this case, I'll attack your accuracy. Nyeh. Did any of y'all watch Invincible? I recently just saw the new episode of that. Technically, I saw it yesterday morning. That was perfect timing, because me and my bestie Lynn, we've usually watched Digimon most mornings and stuff. And I very much just like was hesitant and messaging, just like, oh, I want to watch a new episode of Invincible before I go to work. And halfway through watching the episode, Lynn shoots me a message like, hey, you want to watch Digimon? I'm like, oh, I would love to, but I'm halfway through the new episode of Invincible. I gotta watch this. It's like, oh shit, no, same, so am I. Do you want to watch it together? So we did. Oh my gosh, I love it. Freaking love this show. Gotta say, if it wasn't for Tech Jacket's voice actress being a fucking Zionist, I would be so in love with Tech Jacket right now. She's so cute and cool, but her voice actress is a piece of shit. I don't support genocide. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, and we will not press this topic any further so I don't break my rule of no politics. And I don't want y'all to be talking about it either. That's all it's going to be. Don't support genocide, no more discussion. Trying to beat this dude in his big ass stupid coat. Snaddle? His name is Snaddle? That's such a dumb name. They have to make her look like Marionette from Miraculous Ladybug. I don't know who that is. All I will say is that now I kind of want to cosplay Tech Jacket someday. The best part is that because of the male and female adaptations, it means I can sit there and be kind of ambiguous in how I'm cosplaying the character. I'll keep my hair all grown out and long and shit, and I'll just dye it black. Just carry a trans flag around. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? I think it would. Don't hit my spider. Oh, it's like the shadow lunatone I was just saw. No! Miss Padare! Ah, shit, I didn't think about this. No, that could be really bad. Oh, no. Shit, am I fucked up? Lunatone's only level 25. And my Mira's level 35. That's bad. It means if I use Fade Attack on Lunatone, it's probably gonna kill him. Right, how am I gonna get out of this one? Roomy, you can do a thing, I think, I hope, possibly, maybe, possibly, maybe, possibly, maybe, I don't know. This could either be really smart or really stupid. We're about to find out. First things first, kill the Quagsire. That's a threat to Roomy. Really? Cast Form. Cast Form has only been useful in one singular scenario for me, and that's when I was Nuzlocking a Sapphire because it knew Powder Snow and could learn Ice Beam. It meant it was the only thing that I could use to effectively target and murder Winona's Altaria. And I'm hardly kidding on that statement. Go ahead, murder Delicati. Ain't changing much. I shall send in Vaporeon. I could try using Bite on the... No, that might be a stupid idea. Should I try biting the giant moon-shaped rock? Would that run the risk of murdering it? I think I need to try it. I mean, Vaporeon's a significantly lower level and won't get stabbed and... Woo! That is way too close for comfort. Not a fan. Murders the cast form. The cast form is not dead yet. The cast form using Weather Ball because stupid worthless Pokemon. No! Remy! Throws a great ball at zero. That's their Lunatone. And as he said, go! And if it don't work, I will paralyze it and try it again. 1, 2, 3, go. Sweet! Psychic Rock type obtained. And now Matang shows up. The Pokemon that would be great to have on my team right now, but I can't because it's not a Shadow. And then Weather Ball. Screw you, case form. Alright, Zagreus. Alright, Sanji, kick his ass. Ah, damn it. My name is Anthony, and here we go. It all makes sense now. Sanji! I can't say that line without possibly getting in trouble. I don't think I can't say the R word. That'd be a bad thing to do. Yeah, go ahead. Try and punch my dog. He'll murder you. Would you look at that? It's just Matang left. Time to set him on fire and then cool him down. We're gonna melt this thing. Duh! No! How is this possible? I've never seen a child so strong. They're a teenager. But no matter. Surely I've brought Gorgon enough time. His precious recovery operation must be finished by now. Today, we will leave quietly. But don't you dare forget us. Ooh. Thank you. You kept them from taking our videotapes. You got some explosive footage. My name's Marcia. We were gathering news in Fennec when Cypher caught us and brought us here. But there's a silver lining in this. We managed to capture your heroics on tape. We did, didn't we? Yeah, you bet I did. I got everything on tape this time. This time? Do tell me what you mean by this time. Oh my goodness, it's a glowing thing. I can barely tell amongst all the light. I got an elevator key. Cool. First things first, go heal up, and then we go undo the basement, and we go free everyone. Woo! Go liberate an entire town, because apparently that's what a teenage child has to do. To think, exit gender over here hasn't even kissed a girl. Like they're into girls for all we know. They're too busy liberating entire towns to have a fucking social life. Because their dad's not in the picture. But I have the key! Goody! Oh, it's just another sand shrew. Sorry, buddy, I gotta kill you. Hey, peasants, what's your favorite season of Digimon? I mean, I mentioned earlier how me and Lynn have been watching that every morning and stuff. Well, we find out. What's y'all's favorite season of the Digimons? Personally, I've only seen Digimon Adventure 1, Digimon Adventure 2. I've currently watching Tamers. I saw a little bit of Atmon in Ghost Game. Personally, I think it's safe. I think I'd be confident in saying Ghost Game is my favorite. Remember, I saw a little bit of Frontiers too. Frontiers actually was super cool, but it's hard for me to associate that without thinking about the fact that I was in a relationship at the time and watching it because my girlfriend at the time really loved that show. And now I sound like a huge loser for saying that. Adventure 1 had a really cool story, but it kind of struggled with... I will say it's mostly because I watched in the English dub, but I'm not gonna lie here. I don't think too much would have changed for me if I switched dubs. I think mostly just came down to some of the dubbing, some of the writing. It wasn't horrible, mind you. It was fantastic. I loved a lot of the characters and story and development that happened there. Just, there was also a lot that I think could have been better. There's some great character writing and some great moments. I love watching the kids go through so much trauma and horrors of war despite being grade school, I want to assume. I loved Digimon Adventure 02 so much better. Freaking Davis... Yes, I'm gonna call him by his English name. Is unironically one of my favorite pro-tags in the franchise. And I just... If Lynn was here, she would verify that, like, I had the mentality of Davis has 10 fans, I am one of them. If Davis has 1 fan, it is me. If Davis has no fans, I am dead. That was me. And Veemon's my favorite Digimon of all time. I freaking love that little guy. Mayor walks around as I got shit kicked up his ass. And I'm really enjoying Tamers right now. Freaking Guillemon's just a giant ass puppy and he's adorable. I freaking love that Digimon. I totally would go out of my way to say how, you know, Guillemon would be my Digimon partner these days because of how much of a giant puppy he is. He's so cute. Like, everyone goes talking about Renamon, but I can't help it. Guillemon steals the show for me. He's just a giant puppy dog. I mean, he's a giant dinosaur, mind you. Well, a tiny dinosaur, mind you. But he's an adorable dinosaur nonetheless. He's a dinosaur that acts like a puppy. Yep, I was gonna say, don't I need an upgrade for my moped? I have a question. How am I capable of getting to my current location in Phoenix City, which seems farther into the desert than that location is, and then there's like, oh yeah, no, you can't get to this location that's between 4 other points you've gone to. And aids to help locate missing Pokemons. Among those missing in the SSS Libra. Please visit us at Pyrite and speak with the missing Pokemon's owner. I don't care. I probably have to care, don't I? I don't want to care. But I have to go on this stupid Bonsley mission because I have to. I don't know where they are. No. I'll say Appmon had like a really cool like Yokai Watch kind of vibe to it. And like how all the Appmon function and interact with the world like a yokai would. It was really cool. Maybe that's why Ref obsesses over it. I know Ref freaking loves Yokai Watch. That's probably why. Ref, is that why you like Appmon so much? Because it's like the Digimon equivalent of a Yokai Watch season or story. Mayhaps. I freaking called it. No, I have none of those Pokemon duking. I remember Ghost Game has the best open in the franchise. It's so cool. And Frontiers is another sweet ass season. I love it. I was told to come to Pyrite Village, so Pyrite Town, so I could find and talk to the owners of the lost Pokemon. But I don't see them anywhere. Are they in the TV station? I don't want to go to the TV station. I gotta go to the TV station. Let me make sure. Mailbox. It just... Oh, there is more to this. Wait, nope. No, there's not. Just meet us in Pyrite and speak with the missing Pokemon's owner. Who is it? Who am I looking for? Who am I gonna talk to? I'm gonna assume they're in here because it's the cleanest building around. Hey, you. Do you have a lost Pokemon I'm looking for? Hey, yo. Who's looking for a lost Pokemon? Email said I have to go to Pyrite, so that's why I'm here. Oh, it's you too. Hi, Marshall. Hi, cameraman. Yeah, she's a real Lois Lane. Where are the fuckers I'm looking for? Ah, cool. Swinub's ready to be purified. That's neat. Guess what? I need to figure out who to talk to. I feel like I've talked to almost everyone in this town that doesn't want to battle me. If I find out, like, I walked past the person, I'm gonna be... Oh, yep, it's in here. Okay. Ah, yes, you want me to go look for a lost Bonsly, which isn't a real Pokemon yet. Yes, go look for Bonsly. So I try and find a needle in a haystack. It's not like we're in a nation where Pokemon are rare enough to, or, you know, kind of rare, so if any Pokemon gets acknowledged and it looks remotely like this, it's possibly one of a kind. And my dad just got home, so that means I gotta go close the door. The door. I'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back, Father. Oh, sick. Hey, peasants, guess who got chocolate chip oatmeal cookies? Well, I have one of these cookies. My dad says they're really good. At least I'm praying that's oatmeal and not freaking nuts, because I hate nuts. Back to Gate and Port, which I haven't been to since the one time I needed to come here. You find the Pokemon Center. Grandma's got out to get it. This is Sec Arms Director. Oh look, it's the news. Acts as a young individual who insists that their gender be unspecified or something. Oh, it's these guys again. You're evil, aren't you? Hey, oh, bye-bye. I haven't seen you for a while. I don't remember who the character's talking. Is this the Pokemon Center? Yes, it is. Oh, crud. Why'd I bother going to a PC where I can just go home and purify the Pokemon? I feel like an idiot for thinking otherwise. Oh, is Pokemon heart ready to be open? You don't say. I learned Agent Power? That's a hell of a move to learn. Pokemon XD Purified Chamber Flu. I wonder if there's like a guide for like the best Pokemon to be using are. Oh, Cerebi has a guide for it. Oh, that's it. Pokemon XD. Verify Chamber Guide. I'm gonna check someone's live journal about it. Oh crud. I didn't want to nickname this thing. That was an accident. I'm not using it. Yes, I'd like to switch sets. Do 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 do. Purify Chibale. Alright, let's see. What do I gotta work with here? I put you here, and you there, and you there. And then, like, I could put you there because you're a ground type. Why I keep going to party Pokemon? I feel like an idiot. There we go. There we go. I hypothetically could put Gligar in that spot. I was tempted to put Reapet on the team. Do I just have like a dark type Pokemon? I don't. That was you. I don't have any other water types. I will in a minute. Hold on. I have a better plan. Put you there so you purify faster. This way we can be purifying as many Pokemon as possibly can. Cheese. Hi Valus. Cheese. What about cheese? Do you have anything you want to say about cheese? What? I am healed up, right? Yes, I am. Time to go fight Chobin again.
Wait, who goes there? You must be at another burglar. Why are there so many burglars? Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin am I. And Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Chobin is still the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant.
Time to beat Kamiko A. Chobin. And his son Karnan Gyarados. Oh, finally, Chobin has a decent Pokemon for once in his life. Too bad that's not gonna help him win. One, we're significantly higher level than him. Second, it's still pre-water... It's still pre-Gen 4 Gyarados. Gyarados was only ever good when they started making physical water-type moves. Otherwise, what the fuck is the point? You're just gonna teach that thing with Hyper Beam and that's it. It's the only reason to get a Gyarados, I swear. Like, you sit there and you try and justify Gyarados' existence, and then you just like, oh wait, there's no real purpose this Pokemon serves. Like, seriously, I want to sit here and be nice to Gyarados because it's cool, but like, in a world where, you know, like a pre-physical water-type move generation, it's really hard to sit there and act like Gyarados was something awesome and to be revered, because he wasn't. Like, yeah, he was a fucking beast tank with the stats, but like, he wasn't gonna make the best use of it. At this point, it's mostly aimed by a BST of 540 on something that evolves at level 20. That is true, and Intimidate is always, you know, one of the best abilities for like Nuzlocke and shit, but like, that's about it. Like, when I have my choice, it's like, do I really want to train up on Gyarados in this generation? Or am I just gonna get Feebas and grind on berries and Pokeblock mini games so I can get a Milotic and get probably the best Pokemon of all time? Well, one of. Like, that's what these discussions become. It's like, okay, do you really want to go through the effort of getting this thing, or do you want to get the effort of getting this beast? It's like, yeah, you can justify Gyarados, but like, it's much easier to justify a lot of the other choices. Well, you can justify getting a Crawdon. Yeah, it's definitely still built for physical attacks too, but still gets a decent special attack, so you can sit there and justify teaching it, you know, making it into your water type.
Chobin lost? Oh, this is devastating to Chobin. Chobin demands a rematch.
Chobin!
What is the meaning of all your shouting? Oh, Dr. Kamiko. Chobin is trying to teach his burglar a lesson.
Burglar? A burglar, you say? No mercy need to be given to a burglar. Let the just completed it handle him.
Doctor, you don't mean it?
I said it.
Chobin understands. It is. You wait. You are going to get it.
Y'all, prepare for the dumbest thing you're ever gonna see. Soon, yes, very soon, you shall see what we have in store for you. If you wish to flee, let it be now. So your intention is to burgle no matter what. A heartless needs to be taught. Fine, let us begin. Tweet! Though the rumble of thunder fills the air, the weather remains free of clouds. Let thunder tear the skies and rend the earth. The time for the ultimate Robo Pokemon to finally reveal itself. Come hither, Robo Groudon. Prepare to beat the ultimate trainer. Sounds like a bizarro version of the Pokemon Ranger theme. Behold! Oh no, watch out! Chobin in a mech suit. And somehow this helps him be a better Pokemon trainer. Robo Groudon Chobin. He's literally just him battling us with Pokemon. Oh no, he evolved his Sunflora in this time. Oh boy, we're so scared, everyone. Aren't you all just terrified of this? He has a Sunflora now. It's only marginally better than the worst Pokemon in the game. I mean, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Do I have anything that can compete against a Flora and a Sunflora and a Gyarados? Oh man, I just don't know if I have the ability to fight against both of them. Oh jeez, peasants, I don't know. Do you think we can do this? I think we stand a chance against Chobin over there? Oh my gosh, it survived? That's impressive. Look at that flopping around Gyarados. Anyways, time for a stab electric type against a quad 3 Pokemon. And there goes Gyarados. Man, if only had like any other Pokemon. Oh god, he does! He has a hop him! He has J-Wits! This should kill Hoppip at the very least if phase 1 Pokemon hasn't evolved. There we go. Poor Hoppip. It is such a cute Pokemon. I would love to have one as a pet. Tropius might be the one thing on his team that's actually kind of a threat. It's a flying grass type Pokemon, and it's pretty bulky to boot. That thing can also learn Fly. Did you know that? I learned it could do that when I was reading the Pokemon Adventures manga and realized that Sapphire just straight up uses one as her mode of transportation. Why can those things fly? Like, oh, they're flying types. Yeah, I get that, but why? Anyways, our K-pop star leveled up. I defeated Robo Groudon Chobin. Lost with Robo Groudon. Well, what did you expect it to do? You didn't even battle me with the Robo Groudon. You just battled me in the Robo Groudon. It's not even like I fought that thing. That would have been a really cool boss battle to do in the context of this game. It's Exagender. Our alleged burglar is merely Chobin's acquaintance. And a child, no less. Bah! Enough! Enough of this nonsense. Given the Robo Groudon's utter failure, the half-built Robo Kyogre doesn't inspire confidence. I doubt it will ever be useful. Chobin, see to it that the Robo Kyogre is disposed of as a scrap by Makan at the parts shop. Understood?
Huh? What's up with the development of the Robo Kyogre?
It's finished. Overdone with. Kaput. The whole Robo Pokemon plan is cancelled.
Doctor, wait. Please, Joe would like to keep the Robo Groudon at least.
Humph. I have no interest in any Robo I've scrapped. As you wish. I mean, it is a really cool mech suit to have, though. But how is Chobin gonna keep that thing powered on? That's gotta be expensive. Ah, my hair knotted up. I think in a friggin' post-Gen 5 Black and White 2 world, they could have made the Robo Groudon into a separate boss fight. like into an actual boss fight, you know? Make a real Pokemon drive it. I'm actually explicitly here to disturb Makan. This is the robot Kyoko Kimiko what has under development. You call it useless scrap and demanded I haul it away, but you know, that is a quite well-engineered machine. Yeah, it might make for a really cool boat. Whoa, you give me quite the start. Oh, dude, lad, what's up today? I need you to upgrade my motorcycle. I mean, my moped. Cypher's back then. I thought they folded it 5 years ago. So you want me to modify your scooter for desert crossing performance? Well, you certainly are bold for even considering to face Cypher alone. Well, I'm the only one doing it, so, you know, take for that what you will. Gonna do a hover type scooter, so it'll be perfect for the desert. Now, the thing is, we could go take care of that right now. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go save this game. Here, so let's save game. Oh, while I'm at it, let's check the shadow monitor. Let's see how the Pokemon being purified are doing. Meowth's almost good to go. And everyone else is barely started. I'm started. Anyways, what we're gonna go do, we're gonna go prepare to do a raid now. And then I may do some off-screen training. I may just wait till Saturday morning and just play more right where we leave it off here. Anyways, let's stand up. Let's go prepare our raid now, shall we? Over here. Then I gotta go open up the Twitch on the PC. Alright, let's see. Who is live? Who do y'all want to see live right now? We go right in my best buddy. Dara's playing some Devil May Cry 5. Let's see. My bestie is playing Deadlock. Let us see. We can go watch the Rook play Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor. Let's see. Let's go right on that. I've been in a Lord of the Rings mood kind of lately. It's not like I'll have time to go do a Lord of the Rings movie marathon binge anytime soon, so we'll go right in on someone playing a game. That's like we're doing the same thing. Alright, in the meantime, I hope you all have a good time. I will see you all on Saturday with more of this game. I hope you all take care and I'll see you all in the future. Your princess says, good night.